Hi people. So I just based on intuition, I just um feel like I'm sensing something, and I just went on to YouTube and I just checked out the streamer to see if, oh sorry, it's my Bible app as try to get me to pray. Not now. I'm doing a video. Mm, so anyway, I checked out the streamer uh, on YouTube. I just got an impulse to check him out on YouTube because I've been checking him out on Twitch, but he hasn't streamed in a year on Twitch. But when I got onto YouTube just now, I found out that actually he actually has been streaming last year, and he actually has was still streaming 2 months ago. So yeah, I guess I can go back to watch his streams if I have time, that is. um I do miss this guy, but his streams are really long, so I don't know, maybe I'll watch for a little bit. Anyways, um so anyways um what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to tell the second part of the story about me and this guy. Um, s- um, Same guy as the streamer I'm talking about, but not the same lifetime, not the same body, but the same spirit. Um, this is his reincarnation. Okay, I'm going to tell a story about his reincarnation many countless lifetimes ago, on a different on in a universe countless universes ago, and on a planet countless planets ago. Okay, um this is this story takes place after the last story that I told. This is part two, okay? Part two of the story, okay? So, anyways, um, I was on after what happened last time in the last part of the story, after some universes later, um in a lifetime on another planet, studying in I was studying in Taiwan. I was studying in a university in Taiwan, closest to my home. But the same thing, something similar happened. My father and his friends went on a vacation. I got God knows where in the I have no idea where he went. I think might have been, I think he went to the countryside. Uh or I think he might have went to climb a mountain or something. I think he went hiking with his friends or something. Um and then my father like never came back, went missing, and his friends also can never came back, went missing. And me and my family assumed that he died. He and his friends died. We sensed through, I think we might have sensed through supernatural powers that he and his friends died from supernatural monster attack. And um So my father was the only guy that was working in the household. So my family went from middle class to poverty class in just after he died, and I was forced to um I was forced to my family was forced to go to the government to get subsidy for poverty class, and to continue my university, to continue for me to continue to study my university. And there was this really weird thing I that happened. I was browsing through my university's beverage shop, um, a shop that sells that sold sports beverages. I was looking for through a bunch of sports beverages, and then I found a huge plastic bag with some beverages in it, and then I found like a lot of money in the plastic bag, but they weren't Taiwan Taiwan Taiwanese dollars. They weren't in Taiwanese dollars. They were in um they were paper money from a foreign country, from a European country, or and I was wondering about that. I was wondering what is going on with that. So I grabbed the bag, and the beverages and the money, and I went to ask uh my family, my older sister and my mom about it, and we went to ask this our school about it, our university about it, and they told us that it's for people who like my family who are who lost who lost their family members, and who are in a who have economic problems. We can choose to um we can choose to the receive the money, this bag of money from our university, and this is a an opportunity to go study abroad in Holland, in a in another in a university in Holland, that that was in the countryside of Holland, and they specialized in monster fighting, because because the university in Holland is in a countryside. There were some monsters that dwells there in the in the nearby woods, and so the university's still teachers and students specialized in fighting monsters or whatever. So anyway, I my family was really running low on money, and I had to take this chance. Otherwise, uh, otherwise my, otherwise they otherwise I would have to um uh, uh, I had to take this chance to go study abroad in Holland. Otherwise, I couldn't finish my bachelor's degrees, and I couldn't get a good job. My family was having economic issues because my father died. Killed by He went hiking and got killed by supernatural monsters, and so so I went ahead and I went ahead and applied to this opportunity to go study abroad in Holland, and uh, this little did I know that this was the beginning uh of a journey that I could never forget. Um, I met I met my love interest there. I was going to say the love of my life, but at he was the love of my life in that lifetime, but not in this lifetime. In this lifetime, the love of my life is Legolas, and he's my love interest. But in that lifetime, I he was the love of my life. I met him at the university in Holland, and it really was in the university really was in the countryside, and there was a there were woods uh, nearby our dormitory, nearby our school, and don't know what to say. It was true. It was true that the students there and the teachers there were specialized in fighting monsters, and um the this school was really special and unique. The students that went there had a lot of economic problems. They uh a lot of them lost their family members in from supernatural monsters, and a lot of students were poor, and we didn't use credit cards to pay for our living expenses. We used the bag of money that our school gave us. We used those paper money, those cash, to pay for our expenses, and um oh my god, uh this was an unforgettable experience. um well I met my um foreign teachers there, and my foreign classmates there, and um we even though it was in Holland, but they spoke English. It was an international school, and I lived in the dorm with along with my other classmates, and we were all poor, and our only hobby was to go camping, uh, and sometimes we would get into trouble. Sometimes we would run into supernatural monsters such as Wendigos, but but our but my classmates were had like carried weapons to fight Wendigos. So a lot of times I got caught by the Wendigos, but a lot of times my love interest got caught by the Wendigos, but a lot of times my classmates used weapons to fight off the Wendigos. Um, it was a scary experience. So I met the my love interest there in the University of Holland, and I finished studying university there. I went there for 2 years, I think, to finish studying my university uh, to finish studying my university bachelor's degree, and I got pretty close to my love interest, and he was a really attractive blonde guy, and when after I finished when I was before I finished my studying at in Holland, I told my love interest that I was heading back to Taiwan to go to get a job, to find a job in Taiwan, and I asked him if he wanted to come with me, but he wanted me to stay in Holland, but I told him that I couldn't stay in Holland um because he lived close to the university, near the woods, and his family, even though they specialized in fighting monsters, but their family was in danger of getting killed by monsters, supernatural monsters, and his family couldn't find good jobs there. His family were ministers, I think, and um, so 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 he asked me to stay in Holland and find a job and be with him, but I told him that I needed to go back to Taiwan um to find a job in Taiwan and to live with my mom and my older sister. They needed me back in Taiwan because my dad passed away, and my family needed me back, and so we we had no choice but to split up after university. Uh, but um, but this but Many lifetimes later, oh sorry, I was distracted by um this um sorry, I was distracted by a message sent by a psychic. I have been watching her channel to receive advice on my about my about this guy friend of mine. Uh, we have been in a toxic friendship, and I feel like giving up on him. Um, but I don't. I feel like if I were to get together with him, I feel like I would be walking straight into a trap. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted by my Bible apps. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, um, so so many lifetimes later, um, eventually, many eventually I met. Eventually, the same thing happened again, and I many lifetimes later, the similar thing happened again, and I went back to this university in Holland. Time after time after time again, and the same thing happened over and over and over again, and eventually this guy, his family got killed by supernatural monsters for too many lifetimes, and eventually he was ready to and eventually this guy chose to come back to Taiwan to live with me, because my family live used to live in the city in Taiwan, um and at first he had trouble finding a job in Taiwan, but we went to the government, and the government helped us find jobs, uh, because we were anointed ones, and we got special treatment from the government to get a job, and I worked as a um, I either worked I first got a job at a as a as an employee at a store near my house, near my home, near my house. But the government got a better job for me, which is to work in a bank further away from my home. But it but I could work as a bank clerk, and the job paid more money. And as for my love interest, he got a job as a technician, working in a wor- um working in a an international company, uh, designed for that the government designed for foreigners, like him, uh, who came to Taiwan to work but had difficult finding a job. So, anyways, and many lifetimes later, well, at first he came alone. At first, his family all got killed, and he was the only survivor of his family. And at first he came to Taiwan to live with me and my family, by himself, and we built a life together. But and then many lifetimes later, his family survived, and his family and him all came to live with my family, and our house was too small to for so many people to live in. So my family went to the government for help, and the government helped us bought another sold our old house, and bought a new bigger house, um, so that me and my family and my love interest's family could live all together. And so we ended up living together in Taiwan, and we decided to build a a life together, and that was and we lived happily ever after. We got married, but we didn't have money to have kids. But that was okay. Um, we were refugees. We were refugees, and we didn't have the luxury to have kids. But that is okay. Um, we were lucky to have survived. Anyway, the that was the second part of the love story, and as it wasn't as kick-ass as the first part of the story, but that was but it's fine. I accept it as as it is. I accept what happened in my past lives. I accept. I choose to accept what happened in my past lives, and but the question is what now, what to do now, what will happen in the future. That is what I don't know and would like to find out. So I was thinking what would be the next step to do after knowing my our me and this guy's past history, in our past lives. um I just got I just got contacted by a deity, and I was advised to put this guy on my list of boyfriend candidates for the future, for my future lifetimes. Um, he already has a girlfriend in this lifetime, and but I don't know if he's getting married or not. Um, so what I would like to do is maybe just watch his the YouTube channel, and that's it. And maybe leave messages on his YouTube channel. Um, that yeah, that is the only thing that I can do right now. So yeah, I do miss this guy, and I've been talking for more than 25 minutes, so I need to end this video now. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my story, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. I must carry on. I must try to move on. Because this guy already has a girlfriend, and we're not living in the same country, and the only thing I can do right now is watch his stream and comment on his stream. Um, yeah, that is the only thing I can do right now. Um, I don't think me and him can get together in this lifetime. Cause he already has a girlfriend, and I think they might be getting married. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. I got um there is a day there is a market at the art museum park near my home this afternoon. I'm wondering if I should go there. Um, Sorry, I choked on my saliva. Sorry. So anyway, that's it for my story. I'll talk to you guys another time. All right, all right. See ya. Bye bye.